Welcome everyone. Today we're talking a very important concept in the general practice of martial arts, especially any internal art, and we call it relaxation. Unfortunately, these days, relaxation seems to be a forgotten art for what I've seen. So every step towards the practice of Tai Chi will have to start with relaxation, and for that I'm going to explain a little more. Relaxation is important because in the end, in our body, and talking from an energetic perspective, we have different meridians or channels, or if so to speak, you can imagine like we have maybe our blood vessels, or that they work as a hose, right? So something similar happens with energetic channels that kind of run along with them. When we stress out, those channels get blockages. So imagine you have a hose and you're trying to water your garden, and at some point someone steps on it or it twisted somehow. So what happens? The pressure in the water hose diminishes to the point that probably it's just dripping, right? Very slowly. So it's kind of useless, so to speak, in the sense of that we cannot use that amount of pressure to actually water our plants. In the case of the body, it's something very similar. If we get blockages, if we get tense, if we get even thoughts that make our body contract, that way we're gonna block those channels and we're gonna avoid the correct and smooth flow of the energy through our bodies. Now, if you wanna look it into a more biomechanical perspective, there's something very interesting going on, something that connects our tissues that we call fascia. That interesting interstitial tissue is like a mesh that holds up all your organs and your muscles all together, tied in it behind your skin. And curiously enough, there have been certain studies lately that have identified that when you stress out, your fascia starts shrinking. So imagine this, we all day long are working and worrying and try to figure out our living, and then we come to the Tai Chi practice and kind of expect that this will release or help us in some way. But if we are unable to relax before the practice, then we will most likely be just making some calisthenics. We won't be taking full advantage of it. Even though probably by the end you'll feel relaxed, ideally we have to start first relaxing, then transitioning into the practice. So in this case, well, imagine also that when you get stressed and your fascia shrinks, that means that your suit, your bodysuit, starts getting tighter. And when that happens, then you start losing range of motion, right? Because now instead of being able to going all the way up and back, and probably go back in your arms, now when you go up you feel tight, you feel something painful. That means most likely that you're resenting the symptoms of stress, and now that your fascia is tight, then you start to get smaller and smaller. So where to start? In this case, the first block of this teaching is going to be reflected towards relaxation, and then we'll make a very small, very simple exercise called Disperse the Clouds, which is one of my favorites, and let's see how it feels. First thing we're going to do is pay attention to our breathing. So breathe in and breathe out, most likely, and most of the times breathing should be almost enough to relax yourself, but if not, we'll start going in deeper and deeper. So first breathe in and breathe out. Try to relax your body, even if you're standing or you're sitting, both ways are perfectly fine. The idea is to start loosening up our body, breathing deeply in, holding for maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and then exhale and relax, and try to feel if we are unraveling and letting go, or expanding, so to speak, that fascia tissue that maybe was a little tight. Now it's starting to loosen up, We can start feeling maybe some tingling in our fingers, in our toes, in our head, in the back, almost. And then for now, we're going to put our hands together, put back. I'll start going back and forth. 1. Stretch slowly and then come back. 2. And keep breathing in and breathing out, trying to feel our body. The more subtle you can feel, the better. Try breathing in and breathing out, back and forth, your head. Starting to stretch your muscles a little bit. And then change. Ready? Now put your hand back down. Try to move your elbow in and squeeze, stretch, and continue moving up and down slowly. 1, 2, breathing. Every time you breathe, every time you get more relaxed. Now relaxed doesn't mean you're gonna get flaccid and fall down. Relaxed means that you can feel your entire body ready for action with no tension, but firm. And for that, I mean your arms still firm, but feel ready to engage. Then we'll change hand, and now we're going to start looking backwards. Try to look behind you, coming back and forth. 1. Then front to the center and back again. Nice. So start breathing in and breathing out. Probably make it in sync with your breathing. Breathe in, stretch, then breathe out. Come to the center, then breathe in. Try to stretch back the maximum, then come back to the center. In, stretch out. Nice. Change. Same thing, pull your elbow in, put your hand in, and then keep stretching. Back, forward, back. Remember, breathing deeply in. Of course, there are plenty of techniques and types of breaths. So right now we're just going to pay attention and follow up as it naturally occurs, right? Now thinking about it, on the contrary, try to release all your thoughts. Just concentrate for a minute in this exercise. Take a minute. If something hurts, probably you need therapy. But don't pay so much attention right now to it, unless it's bothering you in a bad way, of course. And relax. And loose your hands, maybe even from the elbows. Start relaxing and shaking. And slightly start shaking the rest of your body. And start relaxing every time. Even try to put your toes a little up, your heels up, and then pulling down. 1. Nice. Keep doing it for a couple minutes. And keep breathing in and breathing out, relaxing. And letting everything go. And finally, come to stop. Close your eyes and try to feel your body. Probably for this couple seconds, it will start tingling all around. That's a good sign. That means you're getting relaxed, you're getting in that sense. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. So now, let's start moving on the sides. Inhale and exhale normally. Breathe in and breathe out. Try to reach towards your knees. Warming up and at the same time stretching. Moving slightly deeper every time if possible. If not, just where your actual condition allows. Even if you're sitting, try to reach for the floor maybe. That would be a good aim. If not, just breathe in, breathe out, relax yourself. Nice. Okay. You start feeling your spine move, your lats move. Part of your spinal muscles are all also engaging. Some of them are relaxing, some of them are acting to move you and restore your straight position. Right? Good. Nice. Now come to the center, bend slightly your knees and tuck slightly your hip. Hold it, and then move back and forth. Make big circles. The bigger the better. And check out how relaxed or tight your hip is, which is one of our main pivots for working out. So, right, you can hear, feel, listen to your body, and start relaxing and warming up. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Exactly, as if you were trying to unclog any blockages that are around, dissolve any blockages, and start. Then to the other side. Move equally, wider. The wider, the better. You'll need to feel a little stretch in your hamstring area, in the medial part of your body. So you're getting in and out, breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing and listening. Good. Now we stop. Back to the same position. Shoulder width. If you're sitting, make sure you are not touching the back of the seat. Therefore, you can stand straight. Bend your knees. And for super beginners, then we're just going to breathe in and breathe out and move our hands as if they were floating in the air or in water, if that makes more sense, meaning they're relaxed, like if they were weightless. But your legs are going to be your anchor. So they're going to be kind of heavy, like attaching to the floor. Okay? Now, breathe in. Retreat and pull your arms towards your chest, and then exhale and relax. Excellent. Breathe in, inhale all the way up. Put your arms back and relax. It's important that through the exercise you breathe in all the way. Inhale, 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 and then exhale all the way down. There shouldn't be any pauses. So you make your breathing continuous. In the case you need to make it faster, then you can accelerate the exercise to match your breathing condition right now. Okay? And now we'll change. We'll start dispersing the clouds. What we're going to do, put your left hand down, let your right arm up, and when the left arm goes down, imagine there's a stick and you're pulling your torso with it. Check that my legs are still pointing to the front. Then we'll change the lever, and at the same time we're changing, we're going to rotate to the other side. Right. And then again, inhale, exhale, rotate slowly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax your shoulders and breathe in and breathe out. Follow your arm or your fingers in the hand that is up. In this case, if our right hand is going up, then follow the right hand on top all the way. Move your torso, inhale and exhale. Right? Inhale, pulling in. Exhale, pulling out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can actually start doing it with a slight hip motion, meaning move all the hip and you shift your weight to the right side. Inhale, change from the right to the left. And then again. Inhale and exhale. This exercise, it's very simple. So while you breathe in, pay attention to the feeling of your arms, your legs, your full body, how it moves as a unit. It's a full unit that coordinates magnificently into a movement. And there's a bunch of all chemical and neurological reactions going on for you to be able to move. So I think this is just an amazing way of recognizing your body, of how interestingly and complex it is, and at the same time for you, with just a thought, moving from one side to the other, and recognizing and giving a little of the maintenance we all need every day. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And close. Drop your hands. Inhale, exhale. Close your eyes, recognize your body. Check if everything is relaxed and ready. And then close, inhaling. Closing your left leg, exhaling. Then inhaling back again. Exhaling down. Well, and that's it. Well, good job. I think we're ready to continue our day. I hope you like it and see you on the next episode. Thank you very much.